Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you a really useful skill in Smartsheet, how to copy columns along with their specific settings and paste them into another sheet or even within the same sheet. This can be a huge time saver if you're working on multiple projects, or if you want to keep the same formatting, calculations, or formulas across different parts of your work. By the end of this quick tutorial, you'll know exactly how to duplicate your columns efficiently and what to watch out for when it comes to formulas, data, and settings. So let's jump right in. First things first. Go ahead and open up your Smartsheet workspace. If you don't have an account yet, you can sign up or just use an existing sheet for practice. Once you're in, take a moment to get familiar with your grid. Think of it as your digital spreadsheet canvas for organizing all sorts of projects, lists, or data sets. Here we have our sample data. I'm using a sheet that includes several columns with different types of information, names, dates, numbers, and the key here, a total column that happens to contain a formula. Now maybe you're in a situation where you want to copy the entire total column, settings and all, into a duplicate area. This could be for testing, backup, or just to reorganize your sheet layout. The trick here is understanding not just how to copy the column and its numbers, but also its underlying formula, formatting, and any column-specific settings. Let's select the total column. You can do this by hovering over the column header until you see the little downward arrow, then click to highlight the entire column. Give it a second. Sometimes in larger sheets, Smartsheet might take a moment to catch up and confirm your selection, so don't worry if it's not instant. Now let's take a closer look. The numbers in this total column aren't just basic values, they're being calculated using a formula. That's key because when you copy and paste, whether Smartsheet carries over that formula can affect your workflow in a big way. Formulas make your data dynamic, so if you're summing up sales numbers or tracking time, for example, you ideally want those calculations to come along for the ride. Let's try it. With the column selected, either right-click or use the toolbar to find the copy option. Then navigate to where you want to paste, maybe into a new column you've created as a duplicate or into an entirely different sheet. Right-click or use the toolbar again to paste. Now here's the moment of truth. Let's see what happens when we paste. Will the formula come along or just the values? In Smartsheet, when you paste into another column, you might notice that only the raw values get pasted by default. Smartsheet often strips out the formula and just gives you the numbers. This happens for a good reason. Smartsheet wants to avoid accidentally overwriting formulas in the target column unless you're absolutely sure. So there you go, that's it. You've now tried copying a column along with its settings and seen firsthand what happens with formulas. If you ever need to duplicate a column with its exact formula, you might have to manually set that formula in the new column after pasting, or use Smartsheet's column creation tools to replicate the settings. Don't worry if it feels a little tricky at first. The more you practice, the easier it gets. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you found this walkthrough helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you've got any questions about Smartsheet columns, formulas, or anything else spreadsheet related, drop them in the comments below. I love hearing from you and I'm here to help. And of course, if you want more tutorials just like this one, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a video. See you next time.